Yo, yo, it's laggy as fuck, and we lost a follower. Why, like, legit, was gaining followers for the first 100 quicker than getting past 100? I don't get it. And also, why is my video capture being a dick? Be bright, thank you. Thank you. Got a follower go, I'll put it back down to 146. I don't know if it's like a bot follow that keeps on leaving or something. I don't know. Anyways, nothing new today. But I was perusing JB Hi-Fi to see what I could get next, and preparing to buy games that we eventually play. I got paid tonight as well, so whoever got some money. So next week is when I'll be buying the Elgato, a new one, because this one's fucking pissing me off. I don't know whether it's the software or something. It's pissing me off. It's not just the game capture. It's just in general, my PC is like lagging. Like even with my camera, it lags under that thing. It's annoying. Anyways, we bought a movie tonight. No, we watched the movie last night, and you knew what it is. This is 5 movies in it, so I'm always going to show this. We watched Too Fast, Too Furious last night. Well, I should say this morning, because we watched it in the AMs. This movie introduces 2 main characters in the franchise. Or 2 recurring characters, I should say. One, Roman, which is one of the main characters in this movie, and Tez. Fed. I don't know. Ludacris's character. As we all know, in Fast 5, all those people come back to be a part of the main crew. I don't know if there is Fast Furious 4, I will need to go back to it. But yeah. Like, this is the only Fast and Furious movie that doesn't have Vin Diesel in it, or a cameo of him in it at all. And also, my version of the DVDs, which is like is like the extended version each of these DVDs, because it's part of a collection, had the supercharged, turbo supercharged like prelude to it, so like sets up Brian's character in this movie, and it's just a 6-minute short film before the movie started. You could either just play the movie normally or do it with the supercharged, and this time I did it with the turbo supercharged, and it's a decent short film. Barely any dialogue. Basically all just about races, him getting money, moving across and finding his way to Miami, which is where we start off in this movie. But yeah, there's a character in this movie played by Eva Mendes. You would think she'd be in more movies, but she's not. Also, the black dude that was in this movie and the other movie, he's not in any other movie, which is a bit weird. And also, there's one of the main cops in this movie. Is like, I didn't even think about this when I saw Black Lightning, but the actor of Gamby in Black Lightning is the cop in Too Fast, Too Furious, and like, I just thought it was like my brain playing tricks on me, because when he was holding the was it the shotgun or the rifle towards Brian's character in like that chase scene, I was like, huh, he looks like that guy from Black Lightning. And I'm like, yeah, it can't be, because my brain just played tricks on me. But then when I saw a close-up on him and heard him talk, I'm like, it's definitely Gamby. It's like crazy, what the fuck? So it's like the second Arrowverse actor I've seen outside of Arrowverse movie. Oh, no, third. The first one was in Sonic the Hedgehog. Neil McDermott, he played Damien Dark in Arrow and Legends. 2 was Stephen Amell, he was in Timothy Out of the Shadows, and now we got Gamby. It's crazy. And I think this movie started that idea of like skilled races helping the law, or helping like the government to like get bad guys, because that's what the plot of this movie is. And I thought it started in Fast 5 or Fast and Furious, Because the first Fast and Furious, there's nothing about law besides Brian O'Connor. Then the Tokyo Drift, nothing about the law in it at all. It's just about racing. But it's a complete tonal shift. Like, it's the same characters, same being, whatever. It's really connected to the first movie because it's like makes references to Tom the entire time. And like the reason why he's actually racing this time is because he let Dom get away in the 10-second car. There's a character called Suki in this movie, who is brothers to, I don't know if it's related to Steve Aoki, but she's in it, and you think she's a main character, and she's not. She's only in it for a bit. She's Ludacris's girlfriend in this movie, and she's on any other Fast movie. That was just a bit sad. But yeah, this is a decent movie. If you watch it back to back with the first movie, it's basically an extended version of the first Fast and Furious movie, because like some sequels have the same characters and it's like a completely different story, completely different like characters and everything. And when you watch them back to back, they don't flow well, but this flows perfectly. Like, it legit takes off right after the ending of Fast and Furious, basically. Like, maybe a couple months in between. It's a perfect shift, and it's like, it makes total sense. Like a former cop working with the government because he's a skilled driver, because a bad guy needs a skilled driver for some reason. I just want to see how much of a change the next few movies will be, because Tokyo Drift is a back to formula type of thing, but then I don't really remember what the Fast and Furious 4 is about at all. I remember some specific scenes, like Letty dying. She comes back in movies later. Brian O'Connor working for the FBI again. Oh yeah, that's right. I was so confused because I watched the Fast and Furious 4 first, then Too Fast, Too Furious, I think. Because like, why is Brian on the run? What? Not on the run. Why is he a bad guy? And I was like, what? He's a cop. But I think, yeah, I don't know. What did I do? It was like, I've seen Too Fast, Too Furious. I've seen Tokyo Drift. I think I've seen The Fast and the Furious. So let's watch Fast and Furious. So I put it in. I was like, oh shit, we've already seen that. So I pulled that out and put the first movie, and then I think I watched Too Fast, Too Furious and Tokyo Drift after that. I don't know if I watched them all on the same day or not. I could have, because back then, like when you're a kid, you're in the day and you don't want to do anything, you just want to sit down, either play a video game for the entire day, which I used to do, or watch movies for the entire day, which, again, I used to do. Like, you wake up at 8 a.m., go downstairs, have breakfast, pop on your first movie, then when that's done, have some more food, get a drink, go to the bathroom, start another movie. And then you start another movie, and the 3 movies are done by 3 p.m. It's crazy. But yeah, good movie. Decent. It's weaker than the first one because the story isn't as oomphy and like you don't really relate to the characters anymore, and you don't really feel for them. You're just like, oh shit, Brian became a very, very skilled driver again, or something. That's about it. Too Fast. Oh yeah, that's right. I read up on IMDb that there was 2 scripts written for this movie, one with Dom, one without Dom. Because they didn't know Vin Diesel would come back, because they hired Vin Diesel for the Dom character, because it was written for him. Then he actually read the character, say, oh, he liked it, so he came in. But then with Too Fast, Too Furious, they're worried he wouldn't come back, so when Vin said, no, I'm not coming back, they used the other script, and it works well. But then he came back for Tokyo Drift, for the camera at the end. Then, from then onwards, Fast 5 onwards, he's the main character in every fucking movie. Um, and I think it was like it started in Fast 5 or Fast 6, where Vin Diesel like owned the rights to Fast and Furious or some shit. Like he's the one that makes the movies happen. He's the one that finds the actors to make the story, or something like that. Because like, since he's the main character, if you can't nowadays, like a Fast and Furious movie can't happen without Dom, because you can't have Brian O'Connor because Paul Walker has died. And I still remember watching the footage of Paul Walker's the crash, and people were making out. You could see him coming out of the car in the flames, but that was just the air being air. Then everyone came out to the crash site who was fans of either Paul Walker's work or the Fast and Furious movies. Because at that point, Fast 5 to 6 were out, I think, or Fast 6 just came out, or something. And they were middle of filming Fast 7. And at that point, they changed the entire script to actually make Brian's character leave. Maybe I think they were headed that direction, but then I don't know. Because I think that was Mia's final movie, then she came back for Fast 9 or something. Yeah, I remember Vin Diesel coming out. He brought a speaker so he could talk to everyone. Like, I remember watching that fucking nearly 10 years ago. It's so emotional just thinking about it. And I can guarantee I'm going to cry in Furious 7 when See You Again starts playing. Because that's probably one of the most viewed video clips of any movie ever, is that final scene of Furious 7. Because not only we're saying bye to Brian O'Connor, we're saying bye to Paul Walker. Just thinking about it. Like I was thinking about it last night when I was streaming, and now tonight. Crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 6.5 out of 10. It's not as good as the first movie. It's fun. It introduces characters like Roman and Tev. I forget the name. And yeah, that's really about it. And it's not really a setup movie. Like, I don't think any movie in the Fast and Furious franchise is a setup movie. Unlike like some Marvel projects are, and how Fallen Kingdom is a setup project as well. It's just fun. I'm excited for Tokyo Drift. Seeing Little Bow Wow again. Little Bow Wow Wow Whippy Yo Whippy Yay. I mean, you can watch Tokyo Drift without watching the other two movies. That's the brilliant thing about Tokyo Drift. It's a spin-off, but it's a main player. Usually, when people say spin-offs, it's like 50% of the time, or no, it's like 70% of the time they're in their canon, but then some other times they're not. Like with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it began being canon. The first like 4 seasons are canon, but then it stopped being canon in 2018 because Infinity War happened. Same with the Netflix series; they were all canon, and I remember wanting to watch them all the time, but like it just was TV series, and I didn't have time to watch every series, and I was trying to do Arrowverse back then as well, and blah blah blah. Why am I talking about fucking movies? Series. But yeah, we need to I need to watch the Defender Saga. My brother has, but I need to watch them because people are saying on one hand it's going to be a sequel, on the other hand it isn't. But if it isn't, why are they having the same cast? You know, it has to be related to it. And if Born Again, the Daredevil new series, if that's legit going to be like the thing that happens right before Spider-Man 4, that'll be fucking amazing. Seeing Daredevil and Spider-Man back together, it would make sense because Daredevil was in fucking No Way Home. Matt Murdock was. It's a perfect setup. And we need a new villain. We have a new Spider-Man villain. We've had the Vulture and Mysterio. We need a brand new Marvel villain that hasn't, or Spider-Man villain that hasn't been seen on TV. Like, maybe not. We have the Shocker, but maybe like. It'd be cool to see like the MCU's version of like Green Goblin or like Venom or something. That would be cool, or a brand new like Mr. Negative or Chameleon or Kraven the Hunter type characters. But who knows? There's a lot of rogues as in Spider-Man's catalog. Way more famous rogues. Like, he's on par with fucking Batman. Batman has so many arch enemies. So does Spider-Man. But every other superhero, you don't really think about their bad guys. Like, the only like when you think of Captain America, you only maybe would only think of Red Skull, and maybe Zemo, and maybe Arnim Zola. But with Iron Man, you only think Ironmonger, and the very very small enemies that people don't even know about, like Crimson Dynamo and Obadiah Stane. But then when you think Thor bad guys, I don't know any. Black Panther enemies, I don't know any. Captain Marvel enemies, I don't know any. Guardian enemies, I don't know any. It's weird having your villains be as famous as the heroes. Like, Batman and Spider-Man are the only heroes. Maybe Superman. Superman has a lot of enemies that people know. Like Doomsday, Lex Luthor. What other ones? I'm blanking. Superman has a lot of enemies. Am I blanking? Oh, also, I read. Just then they're shifting the dates for the Phase 6 movies. They're making Avengers 5 be 2025. They pushed it forward. Then they're making Avengers 6 be in 2026. So it's basically a year difference. Like Infinity War and Endgame are. Anyways, let's play the game. Oh, that's right. That's right. Alright. Oh, this viewer, this Tyler Z Warrior character person, he only comes into my streams, like, for my Ace of Mayhem contract check things. Comments, and doesn't come back to my mainstream. Why? Bro, just come back to my mainstream. This is the nomad. What? Happy Thumbs Gaming. The Mandalorian.
got some more Lego City Undercover for you. That's right, we're back with some preparing for free play. We've completed all 15 of the chapters, including all 15 of those special assignments, and now we're going to return and play all 15 of those and grab the collectibles in the free play mode. That's right, so but before we do that, we actually have to do a little bit of preparing. Now, if you haven't already, we're going to have to pick up the 2X red brick that actually is found in Special Assignment 2, Trouble in Stir, and we're also going to grab that character token for Rex Fury, which costs us 1,000,000 studs, and we'll show you how and where to purchase that, as well as obtain the super colored gun red brick, which is scattered out in some of the free roam area. Happens to be uptown on top of the toy store, but we're going to show you where all that stuff is, and here we are. We're actually jumping right into Special Assignment 2, Trouble in Stir, also known as Albatross Island Prison. That's how it's labeled on your map. And a little bit of ways through here, we actually find ourselves obtaining the suit for the robber edition of Chase McCain, and as soon as we get access to this crowbar, it guides us over to this spot on the left-hand side of the cells. We rip this guy open and actually smash and build the bricks inside there, which give us a nice little way up top, and you can probably already see that red brick floating around on the top left side of your screen there. We're actually going to go ahead and build this up and make our way up the old checkerboard wall here. And yep, you didn't know this robber had some acrobatic skills too, did you? Look at that, I had to go back and get those. Let's get them all. So once we get up top here, we got one more crowbar spot that you could have actually passed by, but if you were following along in our story mode, you probably grabbed this. Now, the good thing about the PS4 and Xbox One edition of this game is that it does not require you to purchase the red brick, so once you find it, it's yours. So we're going to go ahead and grab that and now turn it on. So we got at least a 2X red multiplier brick that will help us get all of those real city hero requirements. Now, fast forward into Special Assignment 15, we are plummeting to our doom. And no matter how you try, you cannot miss the old Rex Fury character token. I do not believe, but just in case, we wanted to show you where we obtained it. Now here we are, we've actually completed the story altogether, and we continued, and boom, right off the bat, we get the 2X bricks, which is going to be all of those buildable bricks we find for smashing things all throughout the city, which will certainly come in handy as we're going to need a lot of those bricks. And speak. Let's go ahead and go to the extras here in our menu and turn on our red brick for the stud ×2. That's right, we're going to get 2X for all the studs. We're going to need it because here in a minute, we have 2 million as you just saw. We're going to spend 1,000,000. That's right, Rex Fury cost a cool million. We're going to go ahead and approach the elevator door. That's right, we're going to get 2X for all the studs. We're going to need it because here in a minute, we have 2 million as you just saw. We're going to spend 1,000,000. That's right, Rex Fury cost a cool million. We're going to go ahead and approach the elevator doors on the far right side of the police station, which will allow us access to go either up or down. In our case, we need to go into the basement where Ellie's requisition desk is. And that's going to allow us to go ahead and pick and choose and purchase the character tokens that we have found so far, which isn't very many. We're going to actually... those in our free play and our free roamage. So once we hop into this little desk area, we're going to go ahead and choose the criminals, and then we're going to kind of scroll through and look for Rex Fury. Now, if you have not unlocked the character token, you're going to have to go back to Special Assignment 15 and plummet to your doom. Now, on the other hand, you might not have a million studs, so go ahead and work your way through that. Once you have it, purchase him, and then make your way back up, and away. We're actually going to go up, back out of the old police station here. Ooh, there's a super quick cut. We'll save that for
and my arm's still the same size.
another time. We're going to come back and do this area as part of, I believe it's Cherry City. I think that's where. They broke it down into 21 or 22 areas, and we're going to go ahead and do the free roam, a video for each of those areas. There's going to be lots of bricks in there, but what we're heading for now is that super colored gun red brick, which is uptown on top of the toy story. So we got a little bit of an adventure ahead of us here. We're going to show you on the map where we are and where we're headed to. So we're going to go straight north and then just a little bit east, just right across the bridge there. You can see where that colored gun spot is. We're actually going to use part of the color gun dispenser. There to get on top of the toy story. So to the hop in your old Chase McCain mobile and hit that turbo button and get your boost on. We're gonna actually plow our way through a whole bunch of things, and it's nice though. We got that 2X brick builder block thingy majigger on, and it's actually gonna give us a whole bunch more of these than we normally would get. So in this particular case, I do believe I built up the flash car too, which is a trophy achievement. We should have a video up for that already, and if it's not, it'll be up soon, depending on when you're watching this. But yeah, feel free. We should have some quick links down below in the video description too that'll take you through all the stuff. I'll try to put one in there for the location arriving at. I guess it's not really the museum, but it's just north of the museum where we're going to go ahead and get that color gun dispenser that we need to get on top of the toy store. Because the toy store actually has two red. That's right, they're two red buttons, power nodes. We're going to need to use the green color gun to go ahead and change those. Don't worry though, we will show you all of the tricks that are needed in order to get what we feel that you need in order to complete the free play. Now, real quick, I know you guys are probably getting tired of hearing me say this, but I am required. They shout out to Warner Bros. That's right, Warner Brothers did take care of us and gave us a copy of this. In fact, can't really talk too much about it, but I may or may not have received another package in the mail today from them regarding an upcoming something. So, yeah, look for our updates on our channel for that as I crash into the wall here. What am I doing? Essentially, we've got a long journey here, so like I said, I wouldn't be mad at you if you went ahead and use any of the quick links down below or simply just fast forwarded through or skipped on through. Maloo! Alright, yeah, so let's see. If you notice when I actually set my GPS marker, it wouldn't let me set it right where I wanted to go. I actually wanted to set it on that color gun icon up in the top left corner, but for whatever reason it just wouldn't let me do that. But it did let me go ahead and target the museum just a little southeast of that. So that's where we're headed now, and as I get a little bit closer here, I kind of realized that, and where I should take a left turn and it did let me go ahead and target the museum just a little southeast of that. So that's where we're headed now, and as I get a little bit closer here, I kind of realized that, and where I should take a left turn at Albuquerque, I actually turned right and head on over to where we're headed. So in fact, there it is. I should be taking over to the right now, and I think I stopped. Nope, I've already gone too far. So yeah, hey, well, I'm busting a U-turn real quick. If you have not already, do us both a favor and click on that subscribe button. helps us get our videos in front of you, and yeah, who knows? I'm sure we're gonna provide some help or entertainment for you guys at some point. So let's click that subscribe button, get those notifications ringing off, so then you don't have to wait till the next time you come back. You can be notified, and it'll bring you back. I don't know. Some of you guys aren't into the notifications. I totally understand that because, you know, you're kind of on a pick and choose basis, and I'm kind of the same way. I don't necessarily want to watch every single video of every subscriber that I put out, but there are lots of good information and entertainment pieces that I don't want to miss. So it's kind of a catch-22. I wish they would have let you. I wish YouTube would notify you when a new playlist came out. And then you could, you know, kind of pick and choose which notifications you want for. So, like, for example, if you want Lego notifications, but you don't want the speed build Lego notifications, you know, things like that. But, all right, I've yappered my way all the way up. We are officially inside the old museum, or I guess it's like, I think it's the art gallery on the far left side here. We actually had to come up here in a previous story chapter spot, and we went ahead, and you want the green. That's what you want. You want the green color, and we're going to come up here, and I was a little confused. I was like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? But hey, I got you covered. We're going to go ahead and mark this corner right over here in the big...
I have a good feeling. Oops, sorry. Oh, great. Whiplash. Hey!
kind of dark blue gray building. I'm not sure which color it's going to be for you. It kind of looks like a dark gray for me, but I'm going to actually hop in this vehicle real quick and whip it around and follow the old sat-nav trail back on over to where we need to go, which is the toy store. Which is a little confusing. It doesn't actually have a label of it being a toy store, but it clearly is. When you get here, you'll see, and you'll also probably notice that there are a couple of red power nodes there. Now, this is not required, but the way our guide is written, and, you know, basically to save you a whole bunch of time, we wanted to make sure that you don't have to go and find those color gun dispensers every time you run into a situation like this. This red brick that we're picking up, if you don't know, it actually gives you the correct color gun for each of your color gun situations. So just remember, you have to pull out your robber in order for that to work. Now, I'm kind of running around like I don't know where I'm going, but essentially what we need to do is turn around and hop up on the little handheld on the left-hand side. There of those now green power nodes there. And look at that, we've actually got a little climbable wall. We've got some rockets that are going up and down. And once we get up to the top, we actually need to jetpack our way over to the far left side. Now, there's some stuff on the right, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We'll come back and get that in the free roam. In this case, we're going to use the teleporter. That's right. Beam us up, Scotty. And once we do, we land inside of this weird building, kind of billboardy back behind the scenes area. There's a whole bunch of studs, and most importantly, the old red brick for the super color gun. So one last peek at the map. You'll notice that we're still in Uptown. That's right, Uptown Brick. Now we've got the super color gun red brick. Now we get to go begin free play. That's right, I haven't sung for a while. I figured a little Brian Joel, or I guess Brian-y Joel. I don't know how you want to play it, but anyhow, we are officially good to go. Next up is going to be the first of our free play special assignments. That's going to be down here, kind of back where we started. We're going to target that now, and guess what? We are actually going to save that for the next video. But real quick, we already have a gold brick for completing it, and we have an accidental police crest, which was part of the story mode. In order to advance in that actual story chapter, we had to do that. So we'll be back for that. But hey, speaking of coming back, we hope to see you back for all of our
Uptown world. There's a video called Preparing for Free Play that someone commented, sorry, this didn't help me. Do what? What were you expecting to see? It's just extra things that make your life easier. I'm living in an uptown world. It'll be fun as to play when I master it. Also, I can't believe for so long I used to play the riff like when it's actually instead of it's that's a funky riff though. If that wasn't a riff under a solo, I wouldn't even still like it. That's the crazy thing about it. That's the crazy thing about it.
With the new Google Pixel 7 Pro, macro focus makes tiny details epic, and super res zoom gets you close-up quality from far away. The Google Pixel 7 Pro from $12.99.
Bobby Holland Hansen here, Chris Hemsworth's good-looking stunt double. Compared to MZ, I'm way better value. That's what I select.
Recommended. Auto is not recommended.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brian with Everything's Gaming, and we're finally rocking some free play. That's right, it's Special Assignment 1, Some Assaults, also known as Rooftops on your map. We're gonna get a red brick, we're gonna get a couple of character tokens, a couple of vehicle tokens, a couple of gold bricks. Uh-oh, what's that? We're only getting 3 of the police crest shields? What's up with that? What's up with that? Well, I gotta be honest with you, this was one of the rare levels that actually required you to do something that unlocked one of the crest pieces. So we actually got one in story, and we're gonna actually show you and notate it in this video where we get it. So if some weird fluke of the game you didn't get it, we'll show you. But go ahead and pull up your map. Depending on where you are, you're gonna have to search a little bit.
I'm living in an uptown world.
But we're looking for rooftops, which is kind of down here in the lower left area of the mappage. Now, you can actually press X or A, depending on your console there, to go ahead and launch the level. But I was kind of noobing it up, and I forgot, or I guess I wasn't really aware of that. But I went ahead and I turned on my red bricks. If you watched our Preparing for Free Play video, we got a 2x red brick stud multiplier, as well as the super color gun red brick to make all those color gun sequences much easier. And hey, I recommend watching that video and knocking both of those out before advancing on. We also have a little requirement of getting Rex Fury, although we do not use Rex in this video. He is going to be our powerhouse, our strong character, to go ahead and rip through things. So as we rip through this truck over here and get to our destination, we're going to have to make our way up top by ways of the grapple hook. So O to the I drop down and I switch on over to my police edition of Chase McCain, who has that trusty grapple. Now, as we're making our way up the side of this building, I'd love to give a shout out to Warner Brothers for hooking us up with this copy of Lego City Undercover. It's been an absolute blast so far. We've got a lot ahead of us, so yeah, special thanks to them for hooking us up with this copy. Now, we've officially made it to our destination beginning, and we're going to go ahead and kick things off. Now, you can go ahead and change disguises, but as you press that option, it's going to go ahead and let you know that you can actually change characters throughout free play. So as it turns out, too, I actually, apparently, maybe you have to use some, I don't know. I was not able to use another character, like Rex, for example, but I didn't need him, so I still have to figure that out. But Dougie will guide me through that. As, speaking of guides, head on over to our website, happythumbsgaming.com, and check out the trophy.
What? I'm not as fit as I used to be.
I think I'm gonna faint.
There better be some way across to that building.
So it's automatic free play, I guess.
But we often do when we have lots of videos, or specifically if it's a Lego game. But yeah, check it out. Now we have traveled the way to the left-hand side here, and we're going to go ahead and switch to our astronaut suit. Now, because we have the super color gun red brick, we actually don't need to come up here and pry our way in there to use the color gun dispenser. But I wanted to show you where it was, just in case you had not yet. So we go ahead and zap that red spot on the wall there. We Now it's got green on it. That's right. Now it opened up 2 doors. You probably saw that. One on the right, one on the left. We're going to head into the far right one and switch on over to our, the construction. It almost fooled me. I thought we were going to pull up the mining one, but I wasn't there. It's the fuse box. The fuse box always requires us to go ahead and use the construction. So we got him all hooked up, and look at that. It opened up the elevator and got us the bastion. Look at that. Nice how that worked, huh? Accents not included. But anyhow, we're going to go ahead and make our way across over here. We got this little grapple spot, and inside on the left-hand door that in the very back corner, we're going to find our first of 5 farmer spots, the little watering spots. Now, you're like, wait a minute, Brian, it says police shield piece number 2. Well, technically, this will be the second police crest that we get in this game or playthrough, as we already got one in the story. Now, we're going to show you where we get that one later, but I'm 99.99... sure that there is really no way you can advance through the story without getting that first police crest piece. So anyhow, we should be tracking along the same way. Now, hey, I haven't mentioned, we do have quick links down below in the video description. I do have it broke down a little bit differently than normal, as some of these, or actually a couple of these items actually require multiple rebuilds, fuse boxes, or things like that. And they all happen as we come up, minus that first farmer point. So we're gonna...
Ah, well. That furniture looked tacky anyway.
There's a cop down here!
Everyone scram!
I'm not gonna let those thieves get away.
It's weird how the first level in the game is the weirdest Lego level I've ever played.
Get our woo-hoo on across this gap here. That's a mighty scary gap. And once we get over here, we see these robbers right above us, and they're like, oh no, it's the Kappas! So they are out of here. And they actually make you're pretty good. Look at that there. Found me. And we're going to go up and grab a few studs, and of course this nice little obstacle course with the checker white and blue bricks back there are going to allow us to get up and over or under, I guess, depending on which one. And look at this, we got a couple of handhelds, and we meet our first robber. That's right, we're going to go ahead and slam him down and give him the old cuffaroonies, and we're going to actually move over to this back corner.
One down, the rest to go.
Over here, we've got an axe point, so we're going to go ahead and axe this door to pieces. And look at that, we've ripped it open, and now inside we find ourselves a little stethoscope spot. So we'll pull out our robber, put on our super awesome hearing device, and look at that, we've cracked yet another safe. But inside we got Snake Squealer, which happens to be character token number 1. Next up, we got another farmer point. You probably saw it sitting here. We're going to go ahead and pull out our watering gun. We're not sure where we're storing that yet. We'll get back to you on that. But, yeah. And the same with this chicken. Where is this chicken at? And, yeah, but smash right behind that watering point. You're going to want to smash the pink and white. Ice cream truck, I guess, or some sort of ice cream stand. Rebuild the pieces into the first of 3 antennas. Now, I told you, there's lots of stuff broken up. Not all levels are like this, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier, a little bit more fluid as the free play goes on. But you're going to want to drop down to this ledge. It's kind of out of sight, and use your construction suit to fix that fuse box. Now, that was pretty tempting, I gotta be honest. It was pretty hard not to jump out there and grab that, but I knew that if I did, that I would plummet to my doom, and I would probably lose more studs than I would gain. So, hey, speaking of gaining, why don't you head on over to Twitter and follow us? We always love new supporters over there, and we do lots of tweeting. We're pretty active on Twitter, so we encourage you to head on over there. Hey, assuming you're active over there. Now, you saw we pulled out the old jackhammer, and we drilled down below, which gave us actually a little water spout that we rode up to the top of this tower. On the top of the tower, we got a switch that we flipped, and look at that, it dropped a whole bunch of bricks. And we're going to build ourselves a nice little RC car. And now we got to figure out where in the heck we're going to control it from. But it looks like there's a nice little spot over here on top of the cage. We're going to drive this bad boy into the cage and get character token number 2, which happens to be Conrad Peters. It's a pretty rad hat he had on there. It had like a microphone and everything. Maybe he'll tune in, give us a little message later. Who knows? All right, we got a construction need over here. We got a fuse box that actually needs a construction suit. So go ahead and fix that panel. And look at that. It's spinning around. And it's boop, boop, boop. I guess it's not quite a sonar, but all right, we're going to pull out our astronaut suit, but watch out, that neck. Step, it's a doozy. You're going to want to actually drop down to that lower ledge and not try to be awesome like me and, it's all good, though. We finally made it across on our second attempt. And look at this. We've got a crowbar spot with a point pool. And as soon as we get inside there, we actually officially surpassed that true Lego City hero requirement. I guess it's just Lego City. There's no true. But it is the true requirement, which by my math looked like it was 80,000. It was hard to say, though, because we got a whole bunch of studs at the same time. We do have a 2x stud multiplier, meaning that the purple stud was actually worth 20,000. So maybe it was 100,000. If you go back and look, though, it's kind of like a flip side. It's hard to say. Hard to say. But hey, did you notice that these 3 white boxes over here have cables kind of leading to this back box over there? There happens to be a fan? Let's see if we can go ahead and pump it up with some power. Look at that, we've got 2 of the 3 pumping some solar power. And look at that, the third one's gonna go ahead and move that arrow into the green, if you know what I mean. We're gonna go ahead and jump on that fan and ride it on up. As you can see, we've got the red brick for fast build just waiting for us up here. And luckily for you and me, who are playing the PS4 and Xbox One versions for this, of course, that is gonna be a free brick. All you gotta do is turn that bad boy on. Now, why I didn't do it right now is a pretty good question. But I'll do it in the next one, I promise.
It's because you don't have it unlocked already. Oh, you don't.
Alright, so we gotta make our way back up and over, but this time instead of traipsing our way to the left, we're actually gonna do a little tight pants, tight rope walking over here on the far right side and ride it on down. That's right, look at that. Farmer Brown rode it on down. We got some water to do, and look at that, 4 of 5. So we are getting pretty close to that next police crest, which does happen to be number 2. And we're gonna do a little twirly polling. That's right, a little twirly burly. All across this gap, and once we get over here, we find ourselves the 5th and final watering spot. Woohoo! Alright, so we'll pull that watering can out one more time, man. And look at that, we'll collect that police crest piece. Thank you very much. Now, if you're just tuning in with the old quick links, keep in mind we did get one of those police crests in our story mode, which you should have as well, which that's coming up still, too. It's actually when we take down the 3rd criminal. So I don't think there's a way you can avoid taking the criminals down. You have to get all those check marks, I do believe, and when you get that 3rd one, it does give you that police crest. So, yeah, don't try to be a hero like me. I tried to use the jump feature here, and the old jump to climb was not system.
Don't mind me. And that makes 2.
That's neat. And it looks, oh wait a minute, what's going on here? I noticed that there's some stuff going on up above us. There was also a weird wall that you could climb on in this level 2 that's kind of weird. But I'm not sure how to get there. There's obviously another secret area I didn't make it to, but my guess is that it has something to do with studs rather than any collectibles. So as far as I know, we've got all of the collectibles in this video. So unless there's like some super secret squirrel collectibles that we are, like an Easter egg of some sort, then yeah. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and use our construction suit one final time here to go ahead and repair this fuse panel. And look at this. There we go. There's the sonar sound we were looking for. I guess I had to wait for that successful police crest piece. Now, hey, we're gonna go ahead and use this wall runner here to go ahead and get across to where this second baddie is. We're gonna go ahead and throw him down and give him the old cufferoonies. That's right. You ain't going nowhere but to jail, Palio. And all right, one of these big white and red items actually has some buildable bricks in it. Look at that. We can rebuild them into the second of 3 antennas. So I was pretty sure this was gonna have something to do with something over here too, but nope, no such luck. And it looks like you can actually ride back down. So if you missed that red brick or maybe missed something else, you can obviously ride it back down, and that's a little bit of a way. But all right, here you go. Once you cover this guy, you should get the first police crest, which I guess in order of this video would be the third one, or I don't know. I guess we didn't complete the second one quite yet. But anyhow, who's counting, right? We'll go ahead and count on those quick wings to go ahead and get us all those collectibles. But once you cuff that guy, go ahead and slide on over to the other side of this vent. Once you get over here, we got a space bait, and I gotta be honest, I totally failed not once, not twice, but no, I just failed twice. I'm just kidding. Third time was the charm in my case, and look at that. Beep bop boo boo beep boop. Look at that. Beam us up. Oh wait, no, actually, beam some stuff down. What do we got? Uh-oh, dynamite! We got another stick of dynamite. Well, I guess it's not another one. It's the only one we've seen on this level, but another one in the game. We're gonna go ahead and drop down and look at that. We've got a little indicator telling us where to slam dunk that bad boy, so go ahead and drop it like it's hot and watch it go kablooey. And look at this, we got ourselves a ladder, but don't forget that blooey. All right, we're in here. We got some guys. They don't seem to mind my destruction. But look at that, we got Broadcaster. What's going on here, Broadcaster? Looks like we got a news van we can cruise around in. I don't know if that's good or bad or cool or not. Is that cool or not? Can't tell. All right, jump and climb. Not working out for me again. Maybe someday I'll get over that whole thing. But we got to get up top here. We got this little steam spot, which gets us up a little ways, but not quite as far as we need to. So pull out the jetpack from the astronaut and watch this last guy do a little tight pants, tight roping down there. But before following him, make sure you smash this white box and build up the third antenna, giving us the fourth and final police crest. So, woo-to-hoo! So we got, we got the 2 vehicle tokens, we got the 2 character tokens, we got the red brick, and all 4 police crests.
I guess he's gonna be a bit harder to catch. That's a view.
So collectibles aplenty, and we've got that real city hero requirement
to be
now,
the
we just
leader
spam
of the
this
gang
button
of
all the way
robbers
up to the top of
stood
this
on one
roof
of the
and actually
rooftops.
drop down.
He
We have
seems
one
to
more
be
little
waving
grapple
at
spot we
someone.
gotta do. And oh yeah, don't forget, there is this crazy tower here that if you climb
There's
all
still
the way
no
to the top,
sign of
you
the
can actually
Lego
find
City
another
PD.
breakthrough. So
This
this
report
level
will
was
take more than that to
pretty
stop me,
awesome to
mister.
us in regards to how many studs it kicks down with, especially since we had the
Wait,
2x
I've just
red
seen a
brick
member of the
multiplier.
Lego
Now,
City
you
PD
guys may
swing
have
into the
gone out of
fray.
your way and
It
grabbed
looks
those red
like this
bricks
pursuit
during
will
some of the
end
story
in an
levels, 'cause,
arrest.
you know, hey,
This is
we wouldn't be
Conrad
mad at you
Peters
if you
on the
did that.
scene
It would
for
certainly
Channel
help get your
KU.
studdage up a lot quicker. But the good news is you don't have to buy the red bricks. Usually that costs you quite a few million studs to buy them all. Usually the 10x is usually 10 million. So you do the math all the way down, it's like 20 million or something like that for all of them. And in this case, they're all free. So go ahead.
Oh, come on, give up already.
Put your grapple on, get across the gap, use the handhelds to get all the way up top. Once we get all the way up top, it's actually going to cue us into a cutscene, which we have removed. And just in case you didn't know this already, we have sped this video up ever so slightly just to kind of help us get through. So every once in a while we get somebody going, why are you going so fast? Well, we do that in our video editor. It's not something in-game. It would be cool if there was kind of a speed up feature that allowed the game to go 2x. That would be kind of cool, but at the same time, it might be a little bit squirrely. But, all right, I guess I was wrong. There is one more grapple to get up top. We're actually going to use a super launch pad to get our woo to the who on one more time. And, well, first grab that blue. All right, here we go. Nice, nice. That almost looks like Stark Tower, doesn't it? All right, here we are, and cutscene ensues, which has been removed. And booyaka show, we got the red brick for fast build.
Come on.
I can't tell you. He'll take me apart. All right, I work for Rex Fury.
Rex, where is he?
I don't know. I never see him. He just phones me.
Then who would know?
Search me. Maybe Blue. He's the fixer in Albatross prison. Go see him. Just don't let me fall.
You seem very well informed for a car thief.
Yeah, well, I pick things up.
Not anymore, you don't.
George Fartar Bensonbury?
Hey, long time no see, Dave.
One whole 100%, bro. Got a bastion. Snakes. Come on. Oh, I think it has the thing at the top. I didn't realize before. So we can start in a particular area. This will be pretty epic.
prayer. God, please stop gay people. So I said till death do us part. You know, like a liar. You know, I played Elvis in a movie, and I gotta say, I think that guy's pretty cool. Come on, baby, just give me one of your ribs.
Hello, this is your friendly reminder not to flirt with me because I will vomit. So don't do that. Thank you. You know what's really frustrating about like not being neurotypical? There are a lot of things that's frustrating, but like one of the things that's frustrating is like when you're between things. Like I was on like Tears of the Kingdom hype mode, and then I was on like binging all the Try Guys videos. And now I'm like, I finished doing that. Now I'm like, what's, I need to have something occupying all my empty thoughts. And right now there's not a thing in here. And I'm like, what's the next thing gonna be? Can I have it? Can you give me a thing? Oh, I made my forehead red. I need a thing! Like, I'm always gonna have my ride or dies, like Lord of the Rings, Zelda, How to Train Your Dragon, like whatever. Like, I'm always gonna have my ride or die things that I'm never not gonna be obsessed with, but like, I'm always like passively obsessed with those, but like, I don't have an active obsession right now, and it's really hard to exist without one. Do you know what I mean? It sucks.
Wipe your booty hole properly. Wipe your booty hole until there's no more brown. Wipe your booty hole properly. Wipe your booty hole properly.
Listen up, homies. This is a product that I cannot live without. The company is called Skull Shaver, and I've got the Pitbull Platinum. Basically, this little device shaves your entire head in 90 seconds or less, and it is the smoothest shave.
Watch this woman steal a police car.
That's what he says. Silly white folks. And I'm the random search. Appreciate it.
Bro, talk more about your sport. And then I found rats in a
one time.
We
And
found
that's all.
rats.
The first week.
Rats in the soup?
One rat.
One rat.
Yeah.
One
It was one rat, and then inside there's more rats on the inside. It's a female rat. So one rat, motherfucker. So in the lunchtime, they'll go ready for some burgers, and then they'll have.
They'll announce it. They'll ring the bell and everything.
Was there a DJ at the fucking mess hall?
You guys ready for some burgers?
Fat Man Scoop went there?
Yeah. So the lady comes out, ready for some burgers. They'll put the patties, the bread. Right.
Make your own burger.
But you say it. You go, can I have a burger? You know?
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So let's go on to the more important part of the story.
You're the top.
This used to be like dealing with you.
Watermelon boy telling him to fucking be more. Oh my.
That's my truth.
When did you find the rats in the fucking?
It wasn't my soup, it was my friend's soup. Oh, what is this? Just the chicken noodle soup. And then he poked it and the head slid out like this. On the bowl, it was like this. Hello. And then I was like, ew, dude. And then I keep drinking my soup.
Even though it's from the same vat.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Bro, talk more. Bro,
Wow, you look amazing.
We're backing Victoria.
Why didn't you tell me? Well, because I wanted us to fail.
Hey man, this look pretty good, man. Where your clothes at? Man, this look pretty good, man. Hey man, this.
Drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. All my
You know a game is boring when, like, after you do something, you just go on your phone. It sounds cool, but there's parts of it that don't go well together, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I tried to change.
Hungry Jack's Baconator's back.
Oh, what's better than bacon?
More bacon.
Get a Baconator Deluxe with 4 rashers of bacon.
Yeah, but the way we make bacon now is fucking horrid, so you wouldn't even want the bacon. Legitimately.
My first car was all about me.
We got a new system instead of like putting them on a fucking grill like a normal fucking human being. This new system, it's called the Mirror Chef. It's basically like oven microwave type thing, right? So instead of putting it on the metal that actually heats it up, that made perfect bacon every fucking time, we got this weird like these plastic sheets things like that are microwavable or whatever, and you put 6 in and put them in for about a minute, and when you take them out, they just don't look good. And then some people put more than fucking 6 on it, so it doesn't even look. So I legit have to microwave the bacon to even make it seem edible. I don't like the bacon now in Hungry Jack's. Like, why not just have the OG bacon, but then every other thing you used in the Mirror Chef? Like, cause that's the best bacon I've ever had from any fast food was OG Hungry Jack's bacon. But now. And I don't know if it's like every store, but our bacon is atrocious.
What's up, everybody? Brian with Happy Films Gaming here, and we are back with Special Assignment 2, Trouble in Stir, also known as Albatross Island Prison for Lego City Undercover. That's right, this is going to be free play, so we're going to go ahead and grab all those collectibles. Now, little spoiler alert, we actually grabbed the red brick and one of the police shield pieces in our story mode. So we're going to go ahead and show you where both of those are in this video, but it should be known that, yeah, we already grabbed those, so you're not actually going to physically see us grab them in this video, and I apologize for that, but it is what it is, and there's quick links for all this stuff down below, so make sure you check that stuff out. Speaking of checking things out, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at our map here. We got Albatross Island. Prison, also known as Trouble in Stir. You can see I already told you we got one red brick and one of the police shield pieces, as well as a gold brick for completing the level. So we're going to go ahead and start the assignment from right here rather than walking through the city to get there. And look at that, Trouble in Stir. Now we have sped this video up ever so slightly, and we have removed all of the cutscenes that are not relevant to what we're doing. So, yeah, it's just kind of help speed things up and get us through it. So, speaking of getting through it, let's go ahead and switch on over to our fire. Now, keep in mind, we do assume that you have completed all of the story, you have all of the character tokens for Chase McCain, that is, as well as Rex Fury. And hey, it doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt if you have a couple of the red brick stud multipliers. In fact, if you don't, though, we're going to show you where the 2X is, because this is where we got it. It's actually on the second floor, right behind us. We'll check it out here in a second, though. So make sure you put out all 5 of these fires. Basically just like the old hobo stoves, you know, fire in a garbage can. And we've got 5 of those. So hey, if you have not already, feel free to follow us and give us a little tweetage over on the Twitter sphere, as we are fairly active over there. Tweet, tweet, tweet. And hey, we busted that open. We got a police crest, and we got a couple of buildable bricks. But next up, we got to take out all these guys, including old Faux Hawk over here. That's right. Come on, buddy. We're going to go ahead and give him the old pow right in the kisser and cuff and stuff. That's right. That's how we roll. We don't mess around. In fact, we actually used the counterattack quite a bit during this section because it was seemed to be easier. A little less button pressing than, you know, than you normally would have to if you want to fight, you know, a little cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Look at that. I tried to spray him. No such luck, though. Does not work. Well, I guess it kind of deters them, but it does not take them out. Now, the last 2 guys, there's one over on the far right, and the last final guy, he's kind of almost confusing because he's far over on the far left-hand side. He's up on the wall. He's actually kind of messing with the vending machine, and he almost looks like he's not part of the scene, maybe part of the background, rather. But you'll see here in a second. Like those guys in the background, they're not part of what we're doing right now, but they're there. This guy's kind of seems like he's one of the same, but if you get up close and personal, he turns around and tries to give the old pow. But we show him what's up, little cuff and stuffage, and we are ready to move along now. So, like I said, all the cutscenes have been removed. We do talk to the old, I guess it's not it's an officer of some sort there. He tells us we need to help him, and he actually rewards us with one of our first costumes. It's actually the robber outfit. We're going to go undercover and try to make these guys think that we're on this side. In fact, there's Blue. That's who we're at.
I should have stayed in school.
Right now, we're going to go chase him down and try to actually get to Rex's office with the help of Blue, I guess, is really what's making fun.
You get in there?
All right, you can see down at the bottom left-hand corner, we do have the annotation for Red Brick 2X Stud Multiplier. Now, keep in mind, we've just gotten that.
What?
It's the only way to Rex's cell. Wait.
Shh. Yeah, that's Blue. He's the one that talks to pastries.
Okay, now go. The door's at the right side of the 3rd story. And you better hope the warden's not in there.
I'm gonna get you back for this, policeman. It's a good thing these bars are between you and me.
Robber outfit, we can go ahead and pry open this door, smash and build the blocks there, and check this out. In the next cell over, once we climb up that checkerboard wall in the back, we've got this bar here that we can crow open. It's more like use the crowbar to bust it open. I still haven't gotten a good answer on why they call the crowbar a crowbar. But that purple stud right there actually represents the 2x red brick stud multiplier. And like I already told you, we grabbed that in our story. And we actually grabbed another one of those police crest pieces too. So that was kind of a fluke. We also got a trophy achievement. I guess I probably should have noted that in the video as well, although we've already covered the trophy achievement in our story video. But essentially the same place where I get that police crest piece or police shield piece later is going to be the same place that I get a trophy achievement for riding the old bull. So let's ride the old bucket Bronco. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and smash that box over in kind of the right in front of the elevator there. That actually gave us a scan spot or a tracker ability area, and we're going to go ahead and follow that over to the far right. Look at that, we got a key. We go ahead and slap that key inside, and that gives us access around these electric wires, which are rather shocking if you get up close and personal. Now, as soon as you shimmy your way across that little ledge there, we're going to actually switch on over to our Fireman edition and go ahead and axe that door open. And look at that, inside we've got a bed and some other things, but the most important is actually this pile of rubbish in the corner. We're going to go ahead and give it the old kick. That's right, kick rocks, rubbish. And it gives us 1 of 4, so we've got 3 more piles of trash we need to find in the cells. And I'm not sure what that is, because, you know, as last I heard, inmates are not allowed to have a lot of items in their jail cells, so that might be, who knows, anyhow, we're going to go ahead and use our crowbar to bust open this door on the far right. Inside there, we got a safe that needs a little picking, so we'll go ahead and quietly listen to that, hit the button when indicated, and look at that. We're off and running with this little key card thing now. We actually know that we have to take it over to the far left side, not only because there's a green arrow there, but because we also saw that there was something over there to begin with, right after we grabbed that red brick. So we'll go ahead and flip that around, and look at that, whoopsie daisy, we're inside, and we've got a switch. Ooh, laser beams down. That's right, no more hot potato for us. Well, alright, maybe that's not true, but it's not, no more laser beams burning our, well, I guess we didn't really get anything burned, but you know what I'm saying, we're moving along here. We're gonna go ahead and switch on over to our Undercover edition, the Policeman edition, where we're gonna go ahead and use our grapple to get up top.
Chase, this is really important. What is it? So, do you think Ellie likes me or not?
Frank! I'm at the prison, remember? Trying to find out how Rex escaped.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think she does.
Sweet!
What the fuck? It fell through the wall. The floor.
That next level, we immediately get rushed by a couple of guys. And look at this, here they are. They come and get us. Again, I use the counterattack once. Oh, solo! Throw him right on over the ledge. Same with this guy. Oh, sorry about your luck, buddy. But pay attention, look at the back left side of his cell. Oh, it's the second of 4 piles that we need to take on. And there's another one right there. I can see it. But, however, will we get to it? Don't worry, we're going to show you. We're going to actually switch over to our construction edition of Chase McCain and go ahead and fix this fuse box, which actually opens the doors and gives us access to this elevator shaft. And although the elevator isn't functional quite yet, we actually find this chain that we can climb up. So that's right, climb the chain, man. Get up to that top floor here and pull out your axe again. We're going to go ahead and axe our way through this door. And look at that, we saw little spots on the wall we can climb up and down on. So we drop down into this cell. Kick rocks. That's right, we're going to go ahead and bust open that pile. And last but not least, the 4th one is actually over on the far left side of this same area. And I'll go ahead and axe open another door, and booyakashow. Oh yeah, don't forget to grab that weevil in the corner there. But look at... we got 3 of 4 police cars. Now, you're probably scratching your head going, wait a minute, we've only covered 2. Why do you have 3 on there, Brian? Well, if you're not familiar with our videos, we only count those collectibles when we've actually obtained them. And in this particular case, we have obtained a police crest in our previous story video. So unfortunately, our numbers were a little off as far as showing you on screen in this video and how many collectibles we have. But we're going to get caught up. In fact, I think we are caught up. We got one more police crest shield, and yeah, we'll actually show you where we got the third one as well, because we do have two that we've shown you in this video, and there is a third one coming up. So, all right, we're actually going to worry about this character token here. We're actually going to pick up old Blue. You're my boy, Blue. He looks glorious. Look at that. We're actually going to smash everything on the far right side of the kitchen area here. We find ourselves at tracking spots. We go ahead and use the tracker ability to go ahead and make our way back over into the kitchen. And we find ourselves some dynamite. Awkward place to put some dynamite right in the oven there, huh? That's, speaking of hot potato, we were talking about that earlier. We're going to have a little hot to try it anyway. So we got inside by busting open that wall with the dynamite and slamming it in that brown barrel in front of the wall there. Inside, we grab the character token for Blue. Yeah, Blue. And we're actually ready to move on now. We can actually drop down to the next level below us. Oh, don't forget that Blue. Look at me, just see me. It was like... ourselves with a crowbar situation here. So we'll go ahead and get our guitar on, and look at that. We've ripped open the door. We can make our way through this wall by smashing through it. And the next one too. Boom, boom. All right, all the way to the next room. And on the far right side of this level, we find one of those rugs. I'm sure you know somebody that's had one of these rugs. I used to have one. My mom had one when I was a kid, and I do believe my dad still has one too. So anyway, it's kind of funny. It's weird how you see these rugs all over the place. Probably one of the most popular rugs in the history of rugs. That's my guess. I don't know. That'd be an interesting stat. And as we approach that far right door and make our way through into what appears to be, what is this?
You in?
Yeah.
The warden's office. Oh, we talked about brain fart. Anyhow, all right, so we smash some stuff on the right side. We see a
Block the door.
scan or
The
tracking.
warden has a hidden elevator to Rex's cell
But
block in
we
his
see that
office.
we're going to move on.
He's
This
not
is
gonna let
actually
you
where
snoop
we
around for it.
obtained the police shield piece 1. This is also where we get a trophy achievement for actually right in this bowl. If you successfully complete this, you will ring one off. And I forget what it's called. I think it's called like Raging Bull, I believe is what it's called. And I do believe that's a reference to an old movie too. I could be wrong on that. We'll have to maybe verify that at a later date. But anyhow, I am, as per usual, pretty solid on those quick time events. I get it on my first try through, and it actually pukes out a blue stud or two for us. Unfortunately, not a police crest. But like I said, we already got that one. If you have not obtained it yet, you should see some studs and a police crest piece. Or I guess maybe not studs. I shouldn't get your hopes up. There may be no studs included if you have not yet obtained that police shield. But anyhow, we're going to move over to the far right side and check this out. We've got this tracker ability spot here. We're going to go ahead and follow the old footprints, and it takes us right over to the front right side of the warden's desk. And look at that. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's the prisoner! And we'll go ahead and add him to our arsenal, and we'll probably purchase him at a later date, as he does not seem to be an important character that we need right away anyhow. So use your grapple plug and go ahead and rip down that chandelier, and of course build up that weird makeshift, I don't know what that is. It looks like a bunch of plungers on the wall there. We get this quick little scene here. Now, why did I leave this in? Why didn't I take this one out? Well, it actually gives us a little clue about the records. Now, I guess I could have just told you that, but I don't know. I just felt kind of obligated to leave that in there, so I went ahead and left it in there. So, okay, he says, don't mess with my records. And we're going to go ahead and use the safe on the left-hand side with our rubber edition of Chase McCain in. Once we pick that lock inside, guess what we find? A little bit of vinyl. That's right, we got his record. We're going to slap it down, and booyakashow. Another cutscene ensues that we've removed.
Who is that? What are you doing?
inside of this weird picture here. Now, looks a little suspect over there. I actually ran around, destroyed pretty much anything and everything in sight, grabbing some buildable bricks and studs. I guess not everything. I took out the left side. And then I flipped the switch. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Look at that. Hidden elevator door. Gotta love it. Going, I don't know if we're going up or down, but either way, we come to the end here, and as soon as we arrive in C1, we see this door on the left that needs a little bit of action, so we're going to go ahead and bust our way through that with the Fireman edition of Chase McCain. And inside, oh, check this out.
Ah, the old secret entrance behind a painting. What a classic. This must be Rex's cell.
Makeshift vehicle area. Now, I have to be honest, I fail miserably. There's kind of this weird situation coming up where, listen, the controls were completely off for me, and I'm not sure why I felt like they were so backwards, but I've never, in a game that I can remember, ever played a driving game that had reverse being the X or A button, depending on which platform. And in this particular case, that happens to be how it is. For some reason, it was X that gives us the reverse. I could not figure that out. I get stuck over here, and once I get stuck right here, I'm stuck there for like a minute or two. It doesn't quite blow up. I finally get it to respawn, and I pull it in there. I did remove a little bit just to kind of save you the hassle. But yes, Brian was noobing it up. You got to see a little taste of it, but he didn't have to suffer through it like I did. Once inside with that RC car, you weighted down that pressure sensitive switch. It actually gives us a little spinny turn wheel here. You saw me take that wheel over. I spun it around, and look at that. It opens the doors, put out the fires, and get inside to get that rhino. There ain't no games like Rhino that can keep out that rhino. But you know what that's from? I kind of gave you the answer in the little rhyme there, but that's one of my kid's favorite movies from a child, from his young childhood. I know he's still going through his childhood, but you know what I'm saying. The early years, the wonder years, so to speak. These teenage years. All right, you saw what we did there. We went ahead and we found ourselves some dynamite by picking the safe there. And once we got the dynamite, we went ahead and slapped it down. And check that out, Scoot was at the top. That's right. Not to be confused with Scooty Puff Jr. from Harry Potter. That's just Scoot. Look at that. All right, we've got all of the items except for one. We have one last police crest shield. And, to be honest, too, we got the old real city hero requirement in our story mode as well. So it's kind of a bummer deal, too. But nonetheless, we've got a little workout session to do here. Of course, you need to go ahead and find all three of those green light switches, which the first one was under the old punching bag there. Next one is over, you use the grapple plug on the old hot tub.
Did you manage to get into the warden's private
but next we're
elevator?
actually going to take on this police shield piece. We're actually going to do a little weightlifting, so go ahead and pump it up.
After the
That's
warden
right, we're
made
going to
sure
pump
he
some
got
iron
the biggest
on the
room
old
in the prison.
dumbbells.
What'd you expect to find in there, anyhow?
I figure he was probably in a hurry when he busted out. So he might have left some evidence behind.
Good luck catching Rex, Chase. And when you get him, tell him Blue says hi.
I've gotten everything, bro. A shade, bro. There's a TV series. The fuck. Oh, the dude that plays Blackwell was the dude that had the voice in Lego Worlds. The fuck? His name is Peter Serafinowicz. You may know him as Pete from Shaun the Dead. Or the Tick from The Tick. He voiced Kang in Lego Marvel 2. Narrator in Lego Worlds. Wait, so in Lego Dimensions, the only way to get red bricks, as in like the star multipliers, is through the DLC? No way. No fucking way. The fuck? Yay! I got all studs multipliers for that. How long is the next one? No, I will try to. Doing 2 tonight it's a good start. Remember throughout the normal game we played 1 to 2 social assignments a night. We're gonna try to do maybe 3 to 4 or more depending. But we're gonna start at 8 tomorrow and Friday and hopefully have free play done pretty quickly. Because this game, it's taken me a while. A while just to get up to free play. It's one of the biggest LEGO games. It's not as big as fucking LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. That's fucking the biggest LEGO game ever. And I think if they were to make another LEGO game, it won't be that fucking big. I mean, like, they should, if they do aim to do something as big as that, don't do like a shit ton of collectibles every planet. Maybe do a few, but then the rest of them you can just walk around. Like, if there's another Lego game, like if you're gonna have like fucking New York and some other place and other places and like the helicarrier and all that. And if you can do first person, make it like, I don't know. I'm still annoyed she got the plat. If I started not even a couple days beforehand, I would have got the fucking trophy and I would have the plat. So I wouldn't even need to do the contract checks every fucking night. Do you have any idea how annoying that is? Can't believe we've got like nearly 200 hours in fucking Borderlands 1. Maybe like a good chunk of that was these DLCs, but like I would do Borderlands again in a heartbeat, but I just know how long it will take. I'll probably play a brand new Borderlands game, which is what I'll be doing with New Tales and Wonderlands. Yeah, he is yet to play another game, I think. I think he's like, oh, fuck this, bro. I don't want to play anything more. No, he's... Damn, fucking Jesus. He's going ham if he's getting the plat, I think. Dima Reborn. He started this game ages ago, so maybe he's trying to get the plat for that. Then Order 1886. It's one of the easiest plats, and I have the game. Apparently you can do it in one playthrough. Like, not many games you can get the plat in one playthrough, and you can get platinum like through that. Like, before you even complete the game, you have every trophy, and you need one more, and that's like the final level trophy, and you have the plat. The only other time that's happened is Telltale games. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to learn a song. Not a song, I'm going to learn the rest of He Who Spawned the Furies, because I don't know it on guitar in its entirety. All I used to do is just learn the main riffs. Like because I just like the intro so much that I just learned it, and that was the only thing I did. So let me then also need to get the riffs down in blackened and 1. That'd be cool. Hopefully I get an email of my fucking whatchamacallit? Fucking oh shit, what are they called? Matt Hayfrey signature. I think I'm gonna get an email about it someday soon. Be like, oh hey, the shipment's actually coming this date, you'll have it around this time. Cool. Because I want it before my fucking birthday, bro. Take your teeth out of me, I have just begun to breathe on my own. I don't know what this is, these eyes can hardly see what has eaten me. The prison is rotting in the cells, children of this godless hell, digesting in acidic blood to devour. I know the lyrics in that song pretty well. He who spawned the Furies. I should be more secretive about writing the song, should I? Because maybe it's because I'm independent and a small creator. Maybe that's why I'm not telling everything. Why are you so warm? What are you doing in the background? It's been a week since I played Metal Hellsinger. I ain't got the plot. Calm down, bro. Calm your phone. That's fucking loud. Do 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 do. Hating that, and the spell makes me. So It's so weird. So it's a down then a triplet. So it's 4 strums, not 6. It's weird. Let me do Corey's part of the song. Corey Bay. So much. Fuck, I hate when that happens. Okay, so it's It's weird because my fingers don't want to do a triplet on 2 fingers. Just on. At the end of the day, we can do whatever the fuck we want. Let me look at Matt Hafey try to play it. Oh, try to play it. Let's see Matt Hafey play it, I should say.
Real is trying new things. The natural confectionery company. Go the Real. The pain relief brand Australians trust. To give us back to the things we love doing. And back to the...
So it's not. So it's not that. It's a continuation. So it's.
Fat Blaster and loves how she looks. And they're easy and delicious. Fat Blaster shakes. Real people, real success.
It's so weird though, the time. I need to like
This next riff is the middle part from Huge Fun and Furious.
I don't know why I can't do it on the 7th ring. Why does my body reset like that? I'm not trying to do the triplets with the one fucking fret. Let's try at full speed, shall we? Fuck. Fuck! Why is my brain keeping doing that? If for some reason it gets reverting to do triplet per note, but it shouldn't be doing that. It shouldn't be doing. Even... What the fuck, buddy? My body keeps on doing that for some fucking reason. Can you stop doing a triplet per note? I'm not trying to do that. I don't know why that happens with my body. Even though I'm doing that, it still feels weird. And let me do it in a slower speed to see what the actual fuck is going on, because I'm still... Let me see what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why my body keeps on reverting to do the single note as a triplet. I'm not trying to do that. but it doesn't feel... What? I think it's because it has to be muted. But it's weird. It doesn't match. I don't get it. I'm doing exactly the right type of picking, but it just doesn't feel right. It's like I need a pause in some specific note, but I don't know what. I need to look at the fucking tab again. Because I'm completely forgetting or not picking it right. There's something about it that it's just weird. There's some strum, little strum or extra strum there, what I'm not hitting. Why? I'm not fucking pressing that button. When I'm trying to get up to speed, my body just reverts to do triplet per note for some reason. I don't know why it's doing it. I'm not trying to do that. Stop doing that! I'm freaking out for some reason. My body's freaking out. I don't know why it's doing that shit. Stop! That's as best as I can get it. Because I don't know what's going on. So it's... Right. I think I understand. I think I get it, because it's like... Oh, but no, that makes still makes sense. But when it comes to the 7th round, I just can't do it. Okay, I think I got it down. I'm gonna hop off now. It wasn't an issue of notes, it was an issue of palm muting. I needed a palm mute on that part. Hopefully when I do a practice run through of the set, I can do it properly. But then again, yeah, I don't need to do it 100%. All I need to is hit the accents when it comes to the bam blam bam blam 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 blam. Other than that, this game. Song is basically mastered besides the lead. Toodles. Oh, fucking